A check on the agro commodities trade now, where the sugar has gained on hopes of eased restrictions after Food Minister KV Thomas said that the government will remove some restrictions in the sugar sector without giving much specifications though. But the markets are expecting removing caps on production or requirements to sell a portion of output to the government. There you can see 0.5% of a strong run-up coming in for a second straight session in case of sugar. In pulses then, the chana prices declined due to a weak spot demand amid arrivals from the new season crop. The concerns over higher imports and expectations of a rise in the output is something that's bothering that space. In the oilseeds and soy oil futures, you saw the prices gaining up today, bolstered by gains in Malaysian palm oil prices, and as rainfall in the northern part of India over the last few days is likely to delay supplies from the new season rapeseed crop. In spices then, the cumin seeds futures declined due to a pickup in the supplies from the new season crop amid subdued local demand, while the expectations of a rise in output also weighed on the sentiment. The pepper future prices rose more than 2% in the intraday market on depleting stocks and thin supplies, though the tepid exports due to higher prices weighed here as well. The turmeric futures then rose due to concerns over lower output, though the supplies from the new season crop and high carry forward stocks restricted the upside here. But nearly a quarter of India has felt the dip in temperatures of recent weeks, the results of heavy rains and snow that is unusual for this time of the year. But this spells very good news for agriculture, with analysts saying that India may see a bumper wheat crop as a result of this. Even as the rest of the world is grappling with shortages, earlier this month, Farm Minister estimated that the wheat output could be down by nearly 2.7%, but markets are now expecting that you could be looking at another year of bumper crop there. Let's take a look at the wheat prices. A strong gain up is what we have seen come in for that space today. Vijay, let's start with wheat first and the kind of strong gains that we continue to see onto that one, though of course the weather seems slightly favorable for the crop right now. What's your own sense on prices?
I remain bullish on wheat, Manisha, for the simple reason that the farm-month futures are still trading at or marginally below the open market sales scheme prices. In spite of the CACP advocating reduction in the OMSS prices, the Cabinet Committee for Economic Affairs has shot down that proposal. We are exporting higher amounts of wheat this year. Bangladesh exports being 50,000 ton being case in point. We are getting $330 in the international market per ton against last year's average between 275 to 290. So all these are pointing towards a higher exportable kind of allocation to wheat, and that's keeping the prices fairly high. Let's also not forget that the MSP prices are likely to be raised marginally, and some bonuses being announced also as expected in the market due to political considerations. All these are factors which are indicating that wheat prices are unlikely to come down in a hurry, and case in point being today's almost 1.75% gain in the prompt month futures. I think this trajectory upwards is likely to sustain.
Are you looking at 1700 breaching as well, the way it has been moving, the momentum at least?
Breaching 1700 in the absolute near term may be a little bit of a laborious task, but expecting 1665 to 1680, I think would be on the cards in the next couple of weeks.
Another commodity that really seems to be making money for people is mentha, Vijay, 4% of an upper circuit coming in today.
Manisha, the sudden cold snap in the northern parts of the country has seen a very sharp demand revival expectation, and that has triggered a short covering based upthrust here in the markets. But this cold snap is unlikely to sustain over a period of time. So therefore, I expect higher levels of say 1470, 1480 odd levels to see profit taking cap the upsides on mentha. I would not want to short at this point in time, but clearly cyclically speaking, this is not a good time to go long either.